So I was talking to my friends the other day about what I've been up to ever since I graduated. I graduated recently, by the way. But I've told them that I've been making videos on this channel and going to the gym, and that's basically what I've been doing. Now, one of my friends who's of the more extroverted variety remarked about how I was able to do all of this alone. Going to the gym alone, eating alone. He was amazed at what I was doing alone, and he saw it as a massive achievement for some reason. I was taken kind of aback by it because I didn't really view this as anything much. Like, so what if I do things alone? I'm not doing anything special. Then I started to think back to my conversations in school, how people would sometimes be amazed at what I do alone as well. Like, why are you so sad? Why do you always do things by yourself? People seem to be allergic to solitude, and I never really was. The thing is, solitude is powerful. In a world filled with noises and distractions, embracing solitude has become some sort of a superpower. As goofy as that sounds, I believe that some of our deepest realizations and greatest moments are done when we are alone. I've gotten the most work done when I'm alone. I'm the most productive when I'm alone. Working with others usually doesn't seem to work for me, and the company that I'm working with needs to be very specific, but I digress. I've also engaged in self-reflection alone as well. I have always wanted to understand myself more, and I had a lot of negative cycles of thought for the longest time in my life. That improved when I spent time alone doing self-reflection, meditating, journaling, all of these things all done in solitude. But I believe that nobody truly fears about being alone. They just fear their thoughts that they get when they are alone. They fear that they are being judged. They fear about having negative thoughts when they are in silence. That's where the problem comes in. But just like anything else in life, scary things get less scary through repetition. At first when I started going to the gym, I wanted to eat outside because I didn't want to bring the food back home and I was hungry. So I was worried about people looking at me, being this solitude loner. And I stepped into the restaurant. I was preparing for the worst, and then I sat down to eat my food. And nothing happened. Everyone else was focused on their own and nobody cared about me. And eventually, I just kept eating alone and I don't think too much about it as well. If you fear being alone because of your thoughts, the only way to begin to overcome it is to embrace it, to willingly accept it. Only when you accept it can you look to try and solve it. By constantly avoiding solitude, you are avoiding the problem. You don't learn to swim without jumping into the pool, and you don't learn to cook without stepping into the kitchen. If you want success, if you want the life that you want, you have to be willing to be alone to achieve it. You cannot keep waiting for your friends to accompany you, because that wastes time and it removes your internal energy and that fire within you to chase your goals. You need to learn to be alone. That's where the most growth comes. That is the true power of solitude. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. My name is Joshua. I upload self-improvement content. If you're passionate about becoming a better person every day, feel free to click subscribe to never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.